How do you motivate yourself to work out and lose weight? That's what we're talking about. Look, you've likely tried working out only to quit and go back to old habits a week or two later. You've likely tried changing the way you eat only to revert back to the way you ate in the past. So how do you motivate yourself to work out and actually lose weight when it hasn't worked so many times before? Well, good news, thanks to really smart neuroscientists researching how the brain works, we know how to motivate ourselves to work out and actually lose weight. And you're about to see how to do it right now. This video is part of the Cell Sauce 7-Day Momentum Builder Program, where we help you with fitness, nutrition, and of course, mindset. So if you want to join the program, it's completely free. Just head over to cellsauce.com and get started today, right now. All right, you ready for today's mindset challenge? This is going to help you achieve the body you desire, so let's get to it. Take a look at this chart. It shows us how much effort it takes to change depending on our age. When we are children, almost every experience changes the way our brain is. As we get older, it becomes more and more difficult to change the way we think and the things we do to change our brains. But when our brain does change, it changes the way we think, and when we change the way we think, we change our brain, and our brain changes, and it's just this continual cycle. Now, when our brain changes, our neurons create pathways. At first, these pathways are small, rough, bumpy road, right? And the speed at which the signal travels down that pathway is relatively slow. But when we keep thinking a certain way, we make the pathway bigger and bigger and bigger. And the bigger the pathway, the faster the signal travels. So if you want to have a certain habit or think a certain way, then we have to keep repeating the same thought or action until we have built that pathway in our brain until it's like a superhighway. Now, just the opposite for something we don't want to think or do. If we've been doing something for decades, it has become this super pathway in our brain. And we have to stop thinking or doing that thing for a really long time before that pathway actually deteriorates and no longer gets used in our brain. So, since it becomes more difficult to create new pathways and break down old ones in our brain as we get older, how do we actually do it? Here's the key. In order for the brain to change, your brain has to deem it important to change, all right? In order for the brain to change, your brain has to deem it important to change. So if you want to lose weight and your reason why is something like, being thinner would be nice. Or if your reason why you should exercise is, I think it's supposed to make me healthier. Your subconscious brain is going to say, well, that's not a good enough reason to change, so forget it. And you start to say things like, I'll get started tomorrow. I'm not motivated enough to work out. I've tried everything. I can't lose weight. I'm fine the way I am. Those comments, those sayings, this is your subconscious mind keeping you stuck in your current situation. So if you want to change, if you want to create new neural pathways in your brain so you have a different tomorrow than you have today, the first thing you must do is convince your brain that you have an important reason to actually change. The second thing you have to do is continually remind yourself of that reason every single day. So take 5 minutes or 10 minutes, go grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, a notebook, whatever, lock yourself in a room. Put on some classical music quietly and start thinking and writing. Let your thoughts flow. I will tell you mine. She's 10 months old right now. See, my dad died of a heart attack at 47 years old. Right now, I'm 39. If I don't work out, if I don't eat right, and I follow his fate, I only have 8 years left, and I will die before my daughter's 9th birthday. And I'm not okay with that. Look, science has proved when you find an impactful reason, your brain will change. And that will allow you to change anything you want, including how you exercise, how much weight you lose. So first, please, go write down your reason to change. Second, put a reminder on your phone 3 times per day so it pops up on your screen. This will help you embed that reason into your brain, all right? Do your challenge, okay? And then comment below your reason to change. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you haven't already joined this program, and if you want to, this is the 7-Day Momentum Builder Program. Just head over to cellsauce.com and get started for free today, all right? So go do your challenge. Write down the reason you want to change, Put a reminder on your phone 3 times a day so you see it every time, all right? Keep going. You're doing fantastic. I'll see you tomorrow.